What's up, guys? It's Gamer Bros. I'm Corey the Stooks.
Frankie Cisco Kid. I wanted to apologize for our last video. Unfortunately, as some of you may know, the circumstances that happened with Hurricane Harvey, we were kind of affected by that.
We live in Houston, so
we didn't have much power, or we couldn't communicate. Also, we had a martial law, so we were both
curfew.
Right. So we were working, and so. Better late than never, I guess you can say. I wish you could have done it the night of, because we didn't even get to watch it together, which was weird.
Yeah.
We usually watch them all the time.
Absolutely.
So, but we were texting and calling each other. Yeah. But let's talk about the final episode. Again, I'm going to say it. The best episode so far of the season. We say it after every episode, which I'm glad. This season was very good, I thought, in my opinion.
And I loved the runtime. Yeah, it was very nice, crisp.
Oh yeah,
it was very enjoyable. A lot of stuff happened. So I guess let's get to it. What do you want to talk about first?
So predictions real quick.
Yeah.
Congratulations, hit it out of the park. He's gone.
Yeah,
amazing. Littlefinger is finally gone. It took them long enough. He had been a pain in everybody's ass,
yes.
And it finally came through. And your boy Bran.
Yeah, Bran finally did something this week. I love that Arya and Sansa finally took care of business. They worked together.
Were you worried?
Not really. I knew Bran was going to have one of his trippy visions, and it was all going to be good. But by the end, I had a feeling.
Yeah, I was. Me personally, I think they were working together for a long time.
I actually agree with that. In the last episode, the one before the finale, Arya handed Sansa Littlefinger's a blade. And I thought that was kind of a
hint.
I'm with you.
Right,
we're going to play him. So I agree with that, actually, your opinion there. I think they were probably working together for longer than people actually realized.
They made it seem like, oh my gosh, they're going to kill each other. But then the setup was amazing.
Yes.
The whole setup, the scene where he's in the corner smiling, and then there's like, you. And then she's like, what? And then finally, you don't see cocky Littlefinger, you see scared shitless Littlefinger, which was finally amazing.
On the reveal, I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly. It was so awesome that finally, for once in his life, he could not talk.
Yes.
He was so starstruck, and he was just like, if I could have a word of your time.
Yeah, it was
private. And she's like, no, you know what you did.
I gotta give a big shout out to Aidan Gillian, man. He was amazing on this show.
Yeah, he was such a good actor. I really enjoyed him as far as not as a character.
Yeah.
His acting was amazing. I would actually love to meet him. I think he'd be great to have
he'd be fun.
What season would you have him sign?
Oh, God, that's so hard.
Right?
I don't know. He was so big in so many of the seasons.
Probably one for me.
Yeah.
Probably one. The betrayal.
His master manipulation, betrayal of Ned Stark.
Where you start.
I'm going to... now the next thing I want to go to is the dragon pit sequence. And it was pretty cool on the way to the pit. We saw Tyrion reunite with Podrick and Bran. Right, the three amigos got back together from the Battle of Blackwater. This was awesome.
They went to have a drink and everything. That was cool.
Yeah.
On the dragon pit, it was so awesome to finally see all these characters finally get together. I mean, you hadn't seen Jon Snow and all of them just be together, which was really cool. I mean, unfortunately, Daenerys is the only one who's kind of oddball out who hadn't met anybody.
Yes,
she was so far.
She's been in her whole storyline.
It's crazy how, if you go back to the season 1, nobody thought that. Nobody would think where we'd be today. And it just shows patience is a virtue, and it was just such an awesome scene to just finally have everybody together.
It was wonderful for the fans. We got to see characters we've been wanting to see together for all this time, and it was great. And I liked that Cersei was basically trying to get Jon to declare for her, essentially.
Right, because it's weird, like she kind of... I guess she didn't know that her, Jon Snow and Daenerys had been working together.
Yeah.
So she was like, okay, that's fine, as long as you... And he's like, again, so why do you have to be so stupid?
Yes,
But it's true, out of everybody in the whole Game of Thrones besides Ned, him and Ned are the only people, which finally the fruition came true.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. But just, he's so honest. He's an honest person, and that's what I think will keep him alive throughout the whole...
I think so. I think Jon's the MVP. He's going to be here till the end, I think. While we're talking about Jon, though, I really appreciated the Jon Theon scene. Like, Theon basically came to him saying, you could have lied to Cersei. You could have lied to the Lannisters.
Right.
Why didn't you do it? And Jon said, if we don't work together, we're all going to die. So, that was really cool. And, Jon forgiving Theon, and then Theon taking matters to his own hands and becoming a man.
Growing up hair.
He grew his dick back
Not
this
really,
week.
but, I mean, we know. He finally got it. It was good to see him, too. He has been... As far as a character, you kind of didn't like him, what he did, and then that happened to him.
What's crazy, he redeemed himself when he saved Sansa, but then he kind of went back down when he didn't. And now it seems like his arc's come full circle, and now he's kind of redeemed himself.
Are we seeing him again, you think?
I think so.
I think he's going to be like that one key to help somebody win the war.
I could see him. I think he's going to die, though.
I agree. I think he's going to come in. He's going to come back in, help Daenerys and Jon Snow, and that's when he dies.
Probably.
That's what. And then
or he'll save his sister and die doing that.
True.
That is something. He'll die doing something heroic.
Right. Yes.
I think we're in agreement there.
Right.
But what did you want to talk about next?
Let's go ahead, I guess, and go with one of my favorite characters, Cersei and Tyrion.
Oh wow, that was a crazy sequence.
Great scene, huh?
And he's basically calling her on it. He's like, if you think I did all this, kill me.
And he was scared.
Yeah, Tyrion.
But it shows she does have a little bit of love for her brother.
I think so. I think there's a very small place in her heart for him
because he said she loved his children.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, he loved her children.
Absolutely.
He would and I don't think he never would harm them, and granted we found out who actually harmed them. But it was just nice to know that she still has that soft spot, because at the end of the day, all you have is family.
Absolutely.
But speaking of my family, oh my gosh, I thought my boy was gone. I thought Jaime was gone.
Oh wow,
that
was crazy.
When she said, do it, and then I was like...
And he pulled the sword?
Yes, I was like, no, it can't be.
I don't believe you. It's so baller, man. That was amazing.
So what's going to happen there, do you think? Do you think that...
Jaime's going to go fight with Tyrion, I think. He's going to go fight with his brothers. He's going for his brother's team now, I think. I truly believe that.
Right, okay. I can see that. I
truly believe Jaime is declaring for the team save the world.
And then I'm sorry, Cersei is such
F everyone over.
Yes. But if you had to play chess, that's the person you don't want to play.
Oh yeah.
She is 2 steps ahead of you. She said, "What's his name? I can't remember his name."
So you're on to get the Golden Company.
Yes.
So we're
gonna see that.
That's a pretty big army.
I'm pretty excited. We've seen it before, but we're gonna see him in action, which is pretty cool.
I can't wait because now
she's not gonna help.
Not at all.
She's not helping the White Walkers.
In fact, while they're doing that, she's probably going to take lands that Daenerys has already taken.
Right.
So now she's actually a competitor, because I would say that once they took out the Walkers, she would have been easy pickings. But now that she has an army, it's going to be interesting, because now we have the Walkers in the north and we have Cersei in the south. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that whole thing plays out next season.
She's always been one of my favorite characters. She's evil as hell, but she's a great player. She knows what she's doing, and it's so awesome to see what she does.
And I think Lena Headey, it's time for her to win the Emmy.
This year she deserves it. I'm sorry. This year she deserves it.
She should have won it the last couple of years. I think it's her time. It's got to happen.
She's going to Dallas, isn't she?
She might be.
Okay.
She's affiliated with that group of cons.
That's awesome.
But the other thing, while we're talking about family, I thought I want to combo 2 segments because they kind of went together. Sam plus Bran, and then Jon and Daenerys.
Right.
Because as we were seeing Jon and Daenerys grow closer, we also saw Sam reunite with Bran, who they'd met years ago when Sam helped Bran get north of the Wall.
Right.
They found out that Bran already knew that Jon's parents were Rhaegar.
Bran knows too much shit.
Yeah, he knew about Rhaegar.
I think Bran is actually the
Night King?
The Night King.
It's an interesting theory.
I hope I'm not biting my tongue. I just think that's what we had talked about. My theory was. I thought my theory was very conclusive. If you agree or would
it's definitely possible.
Right. So.
But I think no, not at all. Bran knew who Jon's parents were, but he still thought Jon was a bastard, and Sam had seen diaries and notes in the Citadel.
Technically he would have been a bastard because he's out of way, but then that's whenever that one scene Sam came through, it showed that that engagement
there was an annulment, and then he found out like Jon's legitimate. He should be
the king right now.
Yeah. So that was an amazing sequence, and we got that looped with Jon and Daenerys getting together. Basically.
So I know she can't have babies, but I think they will.
I think they're going to have.
I think
there's been way too much foreshadowing there, and plus he's like, "Well, who told you that?" And she's like, "The witch that F Khal Drogo over. If you considered maybe she wasn't the best source." Like,
right?
I totally think that Jon and Daenerys are going to have a child, so that's going to be the successor to whoever takes the throne.
Correct.
So it's going to be interesting. I think the final season has a lot in store, and we have one final scene we have to touch on before we close it up.
The biggest one, and I guess, thank God, one of my predictions... Well, I guess I had a couple, but this prediction came through. They finally tore the wall.
They got south of the wall.
Yes.
And you called it. You said final scene, final episode. That's exactly what happened.
Right.
They have breached the wall. They are going south, and we are coming to a head. I think there's going to be a lot of battles next season. We got to battle the group in the north. We got to battle the group in the south, and I
think next season, I say that all the time, it's going to be the best season only because there's going to be more battles. Everybody's story's done, I would say. So as far as like leading on, you don't have that anymore.
The one good thing about making it 6 episodes too, and longer episodes, they can make the budget bigger.
Right.
But the episodes are like as long as the finale.
We don't have to wait as long.
Yeah. Like we've also heard reports. It is now starting to film in October, so it will probably be released right around the time this season was this year. We were worried it might be 2019.
Right.
It's not going to be 2019. It is definitely going to happen in 2018. When? I don't know yet.
Speaking, again, this is probably the last thing we're going to talk about. Tyrion, why was he outside her door? I'm sorry.
See, I don't...
That's something I kind of want to know.
See, I'm very curious. I think Tyrion is nervous because I think Tyrion might view this alliance as... It could possibly, like, her claim.
Or her feelings get in the way.
Like, we'll see. He's devoted to trying to get her on the throne, and now, like, this is going on, so it's very iffy. We'll have to see how that
plays. And I will say she's been a much different person ever since meeting Jon. She's not She's not hell-bent.
It's not just about me anymore. It's about us. And she wants the world to survive. Like, I feel like Jon has made Daenerys a better person, and it's
right. Yeah.
Not that she was bad before, but you saw there were small tendencies like her father, where she could be a little ruthless. Now you basically see the best version of Daenerys, and it's awesome to see.
Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, sorry so long. Our prayers go out to people in Florida.
Yeah, hopefully it goes okay.
I've heard good news. So,
we'll see. I really hope it avoids...
It was bad here, so...
Yeah.
Other than that, I guess we'll see y'all next season.
Absolutely.
Signing off.